Hello. It's been a while. I was very busy. Very, very busy. Much like our beloved senpai when he works on yet another update. This video is going to be about new characters, sports club specifically. I've got another batch of files on my hands. This time it's fresh, relatively clean, and complete. Let's begin the nitpicking. As in my early videos, the first thing that came to my attention is inconsistency and lack of order in files. Take a look at the way the models are named. You may notice one file for hair is missing, but it's there, just named unintelligently. Now take a look at names for texture maps. Let's compare it to store assets. They have very informative naming with prefixes, which allows you to define the content by name alone. It's also very easy to find corresponding texture files. By the way, unauthorized models and garbage are still present in the project. Alex's game is as clean as his desk. Now, the models. New characters don't have much new modeling done for them. They use the same stock body as any other student, just different hair. Since everyone already saw these characters, I'll go straight to polygon count and UV mapping. Dolphin Boy's hair is peeled pretty simply, which doesn't allow it to use available space on the texture map effectively. Red spots you see here are overlapping polygons. The mesh has adequate polygon count. Looking deeper into details, I see there are coplanar polygons. I'm not going to go into the comprehensive definition, so I'll just say it means polygons of the model are stacked in the same coordinate, causing them to overlap. Let's fix it. By several magical mouse clicks, I get clean model with its UV intact. Next mesh has a few too many polygons. This is my subjective opinion. Could have been less, but it doesn't matter. These models have low polygon count, lower than ones I've covered in previous videos. It has a very optimized UV unwrap. It's almost completely red. Polygons overlap here on purpose, for a good reason. The modular slice surface in half, and flattened polygons on the same coordinate. This way more space on the map can be used for hair, but the texture is applied symmetrically. It has coplanar polygons as well. Next model. You can see it has optimized unwrap too. It's a well-made asset, but I don't like its texture. Now the Shark Boy. I dislike this facial hair for how wrong it's done. Whoever made this should learn a thing or two how stubble grows. Just like with Dolphin Boy, this asset's UV unwrap is pretty basic, doesn't look like much effort was put into it. The last one. Note how fragmented unwrap is. It allows more flexible distribution of polygons on the map with no compromise to the other parts of the texture. It's well optimized, very efficient unwrap. I'd say it's best among these characters. I should note that it would make much more sense to make new body mesh for these characters. To show how athletic these characters are, Alex puts textures of drawn muscles on a skinny body. It looks ridiculous. He could get one of his neglected pets to edit existing body mesh to have athletic look. Even if the mesh for some reason can't be edited, with modern 3D software and plugins, it's easy to draw a new topology on top of the old mesh with necessary polygon density. One more thing. For each character in the club, there is a separate model of swimming goggles. They are no different from any other swimming goggles in the game topology-wise. Instead of having an object that uses the same mesh, but different texture, so that club members have their respective goggles color, Alex decided to have 5 identical meshes instead. All these models need a little bit of procedural cleaning, but it's a considerable step up from things I saw in previous models.